everybody. How is everyone today? This is Patty Bennett. I blog at pattystamps.com, and I'm excited about this Facebook Live today because we're going to be talking about the holiday catalog. Yay! It's a good one. You are not going to want to miss this catalog, especially if you are a paper crafter for Christmas time and the holidays. There is so much in this new catalog. So I'm going to be, hey, Missy! Hi, Connie. It was so good to meet you on the cruise, the Stampin' Up! Cruise, Missy. So welcome, everybody. This is a Facebook Live on Tuesday, July 31st, and I have some time-sensitive information for you today. So if you're watching me live or you're watching me later today, there are a couple little things that I'm going to go over that are time sensitive for today. And then there's other information that's kind of time sensitive for the month of August and then for the month of September. So depending on when you're watching this later on my blog, on YouTube, on Facebook, just keep in mind what day it is that I am filming this live on Tuesday, July 31st, okay? So we're going to be talking about the holiday catalog, which is something brand new as of right now. The demonstrators who were on the Stampin' Up! Cruise last month to Alaska received the catalog and a ton of free products. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today. We were very spoiled. It was so much fun. It was amazing. And I believe that was my 15th trip with Stampin' Up! There are a couple of them that we haven't gone on. I've been earning them since 2001, and what a blessing it has been to our family. All of us have been there together on every trip that we've taken, and just so much fun. This one was no different. We did go to Alaska. We spent several days in Seattle beforehand, had a great trip. And you might have been following along here on my business Facebook page. I posted like 70 photos from our trip, and we had a great time. So hello to everybody who's joining me live, and I want to jump in and show you so many fun new things. Right before we start with the holiday catalog product, though, this is something that I wanted to call your attention to. This new bundle, which is going live to customers starting tomorrow, is so amazing. And I'm going to flip the camera down and show you a couple things I've been working on. But I didn't want you to miss out on that, because with so many things going on with the free ink pads for joining Stampin' Up!, the buy 3 get 1 free designer paper, this promotion, the holiday catalog, like there's so many things going on, and I didn't want you to miss anything. So we're going to go over just a couple of things like that first, which like I said in the beginning, are time sensitive. And then I'm going to show you the products from the holiday catalog that we received on the cruise. So welcome again to everyone who's joining me live. If you could save any questions for the end, it's easier for me to just quickly review questions right at the end, okay? So I'm going to flip the camera down, show you lots of fun things that are on my stamping desk, and we'll get started, all right? So don't go anywhere. Just need to flip the camera and get you facing down here so that you can see what's happening on my stamp desk. So you see the holiday catalog. Hopefully it's all in the right spot there so that you can see what's going on. So hopefully someone just let me know that you can see the holiday catalog okay. I think it should be there. And I am going to talk to you first about this great new bundle, because it is truly amazing, and I absolutely love it, and I don't want anybody to miss out on all the details of this. So this demonstrators have been pre-ordering in July. It's available to customers in August, but only while supplies last. And when you get this bundle in your hands, you are just going to be amazed, because look at the size of these images. Sorry, someone is texting me again. Sorry about that. But this stamp set and these coordinating framelits are amazing. I wish this was going to be around for years, because I really would like to plan to use this like forever and ever. It's truly wonderful. And the stamp images are very large. These dies are gorgeous. Best intentions, I was going to have finished cards ready to show you. But the cruise really took up, you know, a lot. We were gone for like 11 days and I just didn't get back to these. But I did start stamping and coloring. So I did want to show you what I at least started to work on. So you can see this beautiful flower image here. And I die cut it, you can tell right here, with that label die, the middle one. And then I used the new watercolor pencils, which are also available starting tomorrow, August 1st. I colored onto the Whisper White paper, but I blended them with my Wink of Stella instead of a blender pen or water. And I don't know if you can see any of the shimmer, but I love how it shimmers. So that is an option when you are coloring. And here's one with the fall leaf that I have ready to go. Here's the larger die that I have ready to color. I started doing one with the holly, and then I have that one with the 2 hollies that I will color. This one I just was working with different colors of the watercolor pencils. So these are really gorgeous. And then this was something that was just sort of by accident. So I had die cut 2 of the labels. You can see like this one came out of here and this smaller, nope, hang on, where is it? Here we go. The smaller one came out of here. Okay, but then look what I discovered. How cool is this? When you layer them, look what a cool opening. I hope you can see that. What a cool idea that would make. You can kind of do like a tunnel thing or just a double mat. Isn't that pretty? So lots of different options with this. And if you have any questions about ordering it, if you are one of my customers or you need a demonstrator, you can simply log on to my blog tomorrow morning, pattystamps.com, and I will have all the ordering codes. They're actually on there today as well. I'm doing kind of a double post, but you can go to my blog and you can see all of the ordering information starting August 1st for this. Now, Stampin' Up! Has said, while supplies last, for this gorgeous double set and the framelits, you can buy them separately. You can do the bundle at 10% off. But the pencils, they are telling us, will probably be in a future publication. So that is something that you probably can get in the future, but they are not guaranteeing that. So I don't want to mislead anyone, but I'm hoping that they stick around, and it's new colors on there. They're beautiful. And then you might want to add the Wink of Stella because it works wonderfully to blend out the coloring that you do with your watercolor pencils. So that's something that you might want to try. Okay, so I didn't want you to miss that. If you are not a demonstrator and you're thinking about being a demonstrator, I would just like to encourage you to possibly think about jumping right on there today and joining today, because you get 10 free ink pads in your starter kit, but that's only good through the rest of today. And what that means is you will be ready to pre-order from this holiday catalog starting tomorrow, August 1st. Otherwise, the dates are on the back. You have to wait until September 5th to order from this catalog if you're a customer. So if you need any help and you would like to join, I can just tell you, jump over to pattystamps.com, and at the top of my blog, you'll see an option to join Stampin' Up! And I would love to have you join my team. So just an option. I did have Sarah Douglas sign my catalog on the cruise. That was fun. Oh, I just saw a question go by. Did I use the watercolor paper? I used Whisper White on all of these, but you can absolutely use watercolor paper. That is the beauty of using the aqua painter, is that since it's an alcohol base, not a water base, it will not pill up the paper on Whisper White. So if you're using water, then definitely use the watercolor paper. So great question. Thank you. Kim. Thank you, Kim, for asking that great question. Now, since we are prior to September 5th. I am not allowed to open this catalog and show you. I wish I could, but I can't. So this is a sneak peek. I am going to set this off to the side, and I am just going to start pulling in products, and I will tell you what page they're on so that if you are a demonstrator and you're following along and you already have seen the catalog, you'll know where to look. Otherwise, if you're a customer, you will be receiving the holiday catalog soon from me. I have already paid Stampin' Up! To send them out to my regular customers. If you don't have a demonstrator, I'm happy to send you one in August. Just let me know. So on page 4, 5, 6, and 7, there's a mega suite. It's 4 pages of products. It's called All is Bright, and this is one of the bundles, and I absolutely think that this is going to be a super duper top seller because look at these amazing, maybe there's not in a glare, but I'll take them out of the plastic. Oops! Oh my goodness. That's so funny. They just stuck onto the plastic. So we have Christmas, Happy, Merry, Holidays, and then we have these 2 labels. But look what you can do. You can mix and match. So you could die cut Happy, you could stamp Christmas. You could stamp Happy and die cut Holidays. Or do you see what I mean? You can like mix and match on your projects. I think this is totally amazing. I do think this is going to be a best seller. I absolutely love this. So that is on page 5. And then the other thing on page 5, which this could quite possibly be my favorite thing in the entire catalog, is this embossing folder. And it is called Swirls and Curls. If you're joining me a little late, I just want to remind you that I received these products on the Stampin' Up! Cruise last week. That's how I have them early. So cruise achievers were given several products as gifts. So just so you know how I got these early. I love this embossing folder because it does not scream Christmas. You can use this 365 days a year. I mean, is this gorgeous or what? I love this. And this is what it looks like. It's like card front size. And then look when you emboss this, how gorgeous is this? Completely, beautifully detailed. Super gorgeous. I absolutely love this. And I'm thinking if you sponge on a little Wink of Stella or a little bit of color, how pretty would this be? You could do it in any color, patterned paper, whatever, but that is part of this mega suite. And then when we flip the page on page 6 and 7, there are several more products that we received from this mega suite. So this ribbon is called Mixed Satin Ribbon. Now, I do not know how well this is going to come out on camera, but it is partially ribbed and partially smooth satin. Very interesting. I don't think we've had a ribbon that's sort of half and half like this, but it's really pretty. I don't know if that's coming out well at all, but trust me, it's very pliable. It's really lovely. It's 3/8 of an inch wide, and it's going to tie beautifully. I'm going to get some extra for packaging for Christmas. Another thing in this suite that we received is this bundle, and I do think this is also going to be a top seller because last year we had a reindeer, and it was super, super popular. So I am positive this is going to be popular as well. And it's called, oh, you know what? I jumped ahead. Sorry, this is not in the suite, but nonetheless, it's in the catalog. We'll just go with it. So it's called Dashing Deer. You can see it has 3 different deer or reindeer in the set, and then it has matching dies. And then look, it has all these cute little flower dies, and look at these corners. This is going to be really fun so that you could do a corner detail. Maybe you could do it on a tag or on a card. I think those are really cool. So that is a bundle. Sorry, it's not in this particular bundle I was talking about, but I got too excited and I grabbed the wrong thing. But, you know, we'll just go ahead with that so I can show you that. Now, the other thing in this bundle, and I'm so sorry that I jumped ahead, is this. Look how cute this is. Making Christmas Bright. This stamp set with all these cute light bulbs and a matching punch. Fabulous. Absolutely love this. And I love these greetings. I love the mix and match fonts. And look at the cute little string of light bulbs. And then you have this string that you can use for the light bulbs. And although I did not receive it, further back in the catalog, there is another set, and I think it has something like 15 or 16 more, or maybe it's 12 designs of light bulbs that go with this punch. So that's going to be a great kind of an add-on. If you buy this as a bundle at the discount, you could add that other set and have so many cute little light bulbs that you could use. Oh, yes, great. Rita is just commenting on the live video that this would make cute sunflower petals. Absolutely. How fun would that be? Yes. So, just checking on some of the comments, but this is all from that mega suite called All is Bright. And I will pull out some more. There's also these cute little clips. So these are Christmas trees and stars, these cute little brass clips. So they are part of this suite as well. And you could clip them onto a card or a tag. You could tie a little bit of linen thread and hang a tag, or you could just tie a little bow. I think these are going to be darling. You could even just use a tiny bit of adhesive and just put them, right onto your project. You don't have to use it as a clip. So either way, love those. And I'm just so thankful to Stampin' Up! For all of this amazing product that they gave us. I'm just like blown away at how much we came home with. And in that suite also, let's look at the designer paper because it's gorgeous and it is called All is Bright. Some of the images are this photorealistic, which you might kind of recognize from some of the floral patterns that we have right now, where Stampin' Up! Actually did the photography and then pieced it together as a 12 by 12 piece of DSP. I love this. So this is one side. And I have all 12 of them here. So I'm just going to go through and show you gorgeous, really pretty, elegant Christmas bulbs in gold and silver. And then this is a beautiful poinsettia pattern in the red. Sort of a diagonal stripe in the red. Here's another photorealistic one, a little smaller scale. Look at these cute stockings. How cute are those? Adorable. And then a diagonal pattern with stars. And these are actually little pine cones. Let's see if you can see that any better. They're just a very soft, subtle pine cone pattern on that side. And this is a beautiful, just a soft bokeh pattern. Bokeh is the name of this sort of design where you have all these very soft circles. And this actually, if you do any photography, this is a great background for your photography. So I'm going to be using that sheet for that. Cute light bulbs. And just sort of a very soft, kind of looks like it was sanded a little bit of the green. And then the polka dots. Oh, and that's it. And let me quickly tell you the colors in this one. So it's Call Me Clover, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Garden Green, Gold, Real Red, Shaded Spruce, and Whisper White. So lots of different patterns in this and colors. Very, very pretty. So let me flip the page over here and bring out the next beautiful item. So then I did, like I said, I'm sorry, I accidentally jumped ahead. So this is on the next page, on page 9, and we already kind of looked at this, but beautiful. I think this is going to be super popular because it's just very, very traditional, very classic looking. I think this is going to be really nice. I really love it. If you're taking notes, by the way, I want you to make sure when you get your catalog, look on page 11. There are some beautiful foil edged note cards and envelopes. They come in both gold and silver, and I think you're going to love them. So I just don't want you to miss those. Then we have an embossing folder. This is on page 13 if you happen to be following along. And this one is called Corrugated. And it does exactly what it says. So it's called Corrugated. Here it is. It looks like stripes, but it's one of the dynamic folders, so it's the really deep impression. And when you use it on brown or tan or soft suede or anything, basically you get something that looks just like corrugated cardboard, and it's wonderful. I love it. You could use either side, but look, you can do colors. You could, pick any color. You could do a foil paper, anything you'd like. You could even do a patterned paper. So this one I think is super fun. I love this. And here's a little tip for you. If you send cards that have, like, for instance, this one, it has a knot, it has some pearls, has some raised images. If you send this in the mail, you know how this makes a lump in your envelope and sometimes it pokes through the envelope? If you just take some of your scraps or maybe retired colors or even just a color that you maybe don't use anymore and you use this folder, you do the corrugated and you put it on top, and you put it in the envelope, then it will keep all those little lumps and bumps from popping through the envelope. So this is going to be a really fun folder for that. If you have children or grandchildren that need a little job to do, give them a stack of cardstock and this folder and have them run a few through for you so that you have some extras. I think that would be a fun idea. One thing I'm super excited about is you're going to find lots of new packs of Stampin' Blends. I am really excited about that because there are several new colors in the holiday catalog. We didn't get any, but they are in there and I love them. So now I'm up to page 19 and they have spotlighted the red rhinestones in the catalog, even though they're in the annual catalog, but don't overlook them because these are perfect to have an extra couple packs on hand for your holiday crafting. Really cute for tags and cards and whatnot. On page 19, there are some muslin bags. Now, it's not this exact bag. We had little gifts in these each night in our cabin. So this one is slightly different. It has a different drawstring, but it's just kind of the same idea. So I just wanted to just kind of give you a visual that the one in the catalog is 4 inches by 5 inches, so perhaps just a little bit smaller than this, but they would fit cute little embellishments like that if you were wanting to give something like that as a gift or an incentive or, anything like that. And then there is a Darling Suite, page 18, 19, 20, and 21, and the whole suite is called Santa's Workshop. There are some Memories and More cards in it. And there are also the cards and envelopes that go with Memories and More. So you may be already familiar with the fact that in the annual catalog, we have these in white. And they are 3 by 4 inch note cards with matching envelopes. Now, I do believe in the US, this is too small to actually mail, but these make, cute little lunchbox inserts or just something that you want to leave on somebody's desk, or you put it with a gift bag or whatever. Or you can always put it into a larger envelope, of course. But these fit the Memories and More cards. So when you have a pack of Memories and More cards, and let me just grab, I don't have the Christmas one yet, but I do have other packages. So the Memories and More cards, if you're not familiar, you can use them for your scrapbooking projects, or you can use them to actually make cards. So these are sized 3 by 4, and then the note card is sized perfectly to give you just that extra little border. So actually I shouldn't say that the card is 3x4 because it has a little border. So you do get that great border around this 3x4 card. But then also in the pack, we have now the 4x6. So if you have your larger 4x6 cards, I'm just trying to find, like, that one would be super cool. So again, these just layer perfectly. So then you would fold it, you would put your focal point on it, and then you have the matching size envelope. So they're in red in the holiday catalog, and we have them in white in the annual catalog. So I love that we can offer this now so that you can make super quick cards. In the holiday catalog, you are going to find the cutest pack of Memories and More cards, and it is called Santa's Workshop. Trust me when I say cutest Memories and More pack ever. And if you want to make some quick cards, buy this pack of the cards and envelopes. You get 20 Poppy Parade cards, so 10 large, 10 small. And then buy that Santa's Workshop Memories and More pack, and you are going to be able to make the cutest, quickest cards ever. I would add a little pack of the rhinestones, dress them up a little bit. Oh my gosh, adorable. You're going to love that. Okay, let me find the next product that we received. Okay, on page 29, this ribbon is phenomenal. It is so pretty. This is called, oh, it's called reversible ribbon. No, it's actually called Mary Merlot copper reversible ribbon. So you have a coppery brushed beautiful glimmery finish on one side, and you have a Mary Merlot color on the other. So if I just flip it like this so that you can see both sides, I hope that the light is catching this. Absolutely gorgeous. And if you're doing things with cherry cobbler, I think this will go beautifully with cherry cobbler as well. I think this will go with both. It is just stunning. Absolutely love it. Sorry, someone is texting me again. Sorry. There are 6x6 glimmer sheets in this suite, as well as paper and a punch and some really cute little accents that are like copper wire accents. So you're going to want to look for that. And then the next free gift, just flipping through my catalog off camera because, you know, I can't show you yet. Okay, page 43. Oh my goodness. Why, you know, nobody texts me until I get on a Facebook Live. Seriously, people? All right, so love this. This is called the Tin Tile Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing Folder. What a mouthful. But it looks exactly like the tin tiles that were on ceilings years and years and years ago, or you know, on a backsplash. So at first I just thought, let me just try this with just regular cardstock, and it is fantastic. Can you see that beautiful definition? But then I decided to try it with our foil paper. I have gold and silver, and look at this amazing result. I think this could possibly be like the best embossing folder we have ever had. I love this. And you can take a sponge and you can sponge color onto this, like give it a patina. You can distress it. You can, you know, make it look older is what I'm trying to say if you want to, or you can just leave it like this. But oh my goodness, this is amazing. So if you have your catalog, if you're looking at it, page 43 is where you will find that. And you know what? I think, I forget what page this was on, but I accidentally skipped this and I didn't mean to. So let's look at this Joyous Noel paper. This has gorgeous copper accents. Beautiful. And this is just sort of pine boughs and branches, just very soft. And the other side of every sheet in here has non-foil. So this side is the non-foil, and this is just some really pretty branches and holly. Then we have this beautiful foiled pine bough and kind of garland, I guess, maybe you would call that. And then there's just a plain side. And let me find the page this was on, because I know some of you would want to have been following along on this. So this was on page 29. I got so excited about the ribbon, I forgot to show you this. And on this we have Gray Granite, Mary Merlot, Sahara Sand, Soft Suede, Tranquil Tide, and Whisper White. Those are the colors. Lovely, lovely color scheme. I am so sorry, someone keeps texting me. More little sprigs and holly berries with the copper foil. And look at this, how different to have the Sahara Sand and the Tranquil Tide for snowflakes. I love this. I can just see a whole beautiful suite of cards coming out of this. And then here we have paper that will tie back into that really pretty reindeer. So really, really fun on that. This shape actually matches those cute little copper wire accents that I told you about. I don't have them, but they're in the catalog. And then we have beautiful foil snowflakes and a Mary Merlot stripe, and then another very elegant just sprigs and holly and branches, and then a similar design just in the Tranquil Tide. Isn't this fantastic? I think this is an absolute winner. I love that it's basically your red and green for Christmas, but the subdued red and green. I like that we have an option to have something that's not a super bright red and green, but still yet that beautiful traditional color. And then also, I lost track of what page this was on, but really cute washi tape with gold, silver, and copper metallic, as well as the red and green. Really cute. Absolutely love this washi tape. That's going to be fun for little tags and embellishments and cards. Okay, and then let's look at the Halloween paper. There are some Halloween and fall products in the back, and this one is called Toil and Trouble, and you'll find that some of the patterns are Halloween, and some of them you can use if you don't need Halloween paper. So obviously the cats and the bats, you know, pretty much Halloween. There's a bat punch that punches these bats out perfectly. Fun. I love these stars. I love that you could use those absolutely for anything. And look how cute these witch hats are. I love the sunflower on here. These are really cute. The frogs. Now, how cute would this be for maybe a little boy's birthday card? And I'll just skip ahead a little bit. You could pair it up with something like that with this cute polka dot. I think these are fun. And then this would be more Halloween with the cauldron and the cat. Love lemon lime twist. I love that these pumpkins can be fall, or they could be Halloween or Thanksgiving. They're just very, very classic looking. I really love those. Witches' brooms. And this is something you could cut into strips if you wanted to. These crack me up. I just want to say, like, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. And then I really like this stripe. Let me tell you the colors. Basic black, Cajun craze, crushed curly, early espresso, gorgeous grape, granny apple green, Highland heather, lemon lime twist, mango melody, petal pink, pumpkin pie, and whisper white. Lots of great colors in this pack. So yeah, look at those fun. So that's a fun one, again, called Toil and Trouble. This you'll find on page 49, by the way, if I forgot to say that. And last but not least, let me find the page this is on because I keep missing it. And I want to show you this new pickup tool. Okay, I found it. It's on page 30. So let me show you this new tool from page 30. This was another fun gift we received on the cruise. And it comes in a box. It does have instructions. And look at this cool tool, and it does several things. So it is called a pickup tool. Let me just open up these sequins because I want to demonstrate for you what this does. So I just pulled off, there's a lid you just pull off. And what you do is you just very lightly, just a little bit, just turn this just a tiny bit. Now do you see, can you see that little blue thing that's sticking out? So that is a little like a gummy sticky thing. And what you do is you use it to pick up little things like sequins or buttons or brads or any little something, maybe even little punched out pieces, because I always have little punch outs that are all over my desk and I'm forever trying to, you know, like pick through, and like when you have a bunch of things, well, these aren't very little, but you know what I mean. So if you just wanted to like pick that up, you just tap it and pick it up. How cool is that, right? And when this little thing stops being sticky, you just pull that little part off and you twist again and you just get a tiny little bit out, and then you just keep using it and you can just keep picking things up. So you would put down your glue or whatever and you would tap it on there, and since the glue is stronger than this, the glue would hold down whatever it is that you had on your pickup tool. But on the other end, check this out, when you take this cap off, you have 4 options. So we have a pokey tool, so if you need to make a hole in something, perfect. And then there's this little lock and unlock symbol. So all you simply do is slide it to unlock and pull it out. You can flip it over and it just goes in one way, and then you turn it to lock, and you have this little spatula piece. So you know how sometimes you stick something down on your project and you're like, oh no, I didn't mean to. You can kind of slide under there and lift it up. Or maybe you have several things on your desk and it's a helper to pick something up. I'm assuming there are lots of other things you can use that end for that we will find. But then also there is a double-sided stylus. So you can put that in and lock it, and you can have the smaller end of the stylus, or you can flip it around and lock it and you have a larger end of a stylus. So it does not only the pickup tool, and you know what, I was just kind of mangling that because I didn't put my cap back on, so I'm going to suggest that you leave the cap on. And then you have the 4 different tools on this end. So it actually does basically 5 different things. And it does come with 1 extra of this, of the little pickup thing. And then I believe, yes, you can also purchase extras of these. So you can get these in a 2-pack, and it's only $3.50 for 2 more of these. So if you're using that up quite often, you know, turning it and getting the little blue thing, then you can purchase those. So this, I think, is fantastic. And I love that it has a cap so that you, especially if you have the pokey tool part, you're not going to hurt yourself if you're picking it up or traveling or whatever. So great little pickup tool. Super fun. I love this. I think this is a great tool. So that, again, all of these products I just showed you from the holiday catalog. And if you are a demonstrator, you can start pre-ordering tomorrow, August 1st. Yay, so excited. And if you are a customer, it starts on September 5th. So that is another fun reason to actually join Stampin' Up! Now, so that you can order almost 5 weeks ahead of time, because it's a month and 5 days. So if you are interested in purchasing early, I would love to have you join my team. You can simply go to pattystamps.com and look for the join Stampin' Up! Button, or email me, message me through Facebook, you know, whatever. I'm happy to help you. So if you're a customer, watch for your holiday catalog in your mailbox very soon, because I already paid Stampin' Up! To send those out. And if you need a demonstrator, I'm happy to help you. I have been doing Stampin' Up! As my job for 23 years and I love it. And I would love to help you if you would like to be one of my customers. So I am just going to scroll. Does anybody have any questions? I'm at the end. If you need to tune out, that's fine. If you want to hang out for a minute, ask questions, I'm happy to stay for a minute. I hope you enjoyed those products. And I'd love to hear what your favorite was. If you want to type in a really quick comment, I'd love to hear what your favorite was. I kept that, wow, 38 minutes, did good. But I would love to hear if you have any questions and see what your favorites were. So again, just thank you for joining me. Let me know if I can help you with anything Stampin' Up! Related. I would be more than happy to help and answer your questions if you have any. Oh, the pickup tool. Yes. Pickup tool. Ooh, so far 2 for 2. The deer framelits. Yes, that is going to be so popular. So popular. I know it will. The light bulb punch. The tile embossing folder. Yep, so here were the deer. Here was that cute light bulb. Let's see, tile. I see it peeking out. Here is the tile. Let's see, what else? Oh, DSP, says Carol. Oh, Wilma is asking when are catalogs mailed to Demonstrator, so you can check the Demonstrator website for all those dates. But basically, if you put in an order, a Demonstrator order between August 1st and 12th, Stampin' Up! Sends you one in your order. I got mine because I was on the cruise, so they gave it to us early last week on the cruise. Is the cardstock thick? Letty, what do you mean? Which cardstock? Tell me what you mean. Sorry. Halloween DSP, says Kathy. Here's my favorite. The swirls and curls. Love, love, love. Love that. I'm just waiting for Letty to let me know what she was asking. Oh, the 12 by 12 DSP thickness. Okay, so let's just check here. So the Halloween one is like our normal one. So that feels just like the regular DSP. Let's check this one. So this one was the Joyous Noel. This is thicker. So the specialty one with the copper foiling, I'm going to say that feels thicker. Not super heavy, but it's, I think, let me just, oh, maybe it's my imagination. Maybe this is normal. This might be normal weight. Okay, like I'm doing a blind test. I think it's the same. I think it's normal weight. And then this other, the Christmas one, this one as well is just the normal DSP weight. So the 3 that I received are the normal weight. Great question. Great question. Okay, any other questions? If not, I will let you go. And I do thank you for joining me today. I don't see any other questions, so I will let you go. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the previews. Bye.